Well, it's 7 o'clock. Doesn't look like the sun's coming out anytime soon. It's Wednesday the 16th of April. We're heading west on Hunt's Track, looking for Hunt's Well now. Pretty overcast this morning. It's about 8 o'clock now. Somebody's been through here and it's been a bit wet. It's a little bit wet now. A bit of mud sticks to the wheels, not much. I'd hate to be in here when it was raining, you'd probably never get out. The vegetation is constantly changing through here. Pines, mallee, there's even some sort of reeds growing here. Ribbon grass or something. Wandongs all over the place. Some quite big trees too. Another 12 months you probably won't get through here. The vegetation will be all over the road. The sides of our vehicles are getting a bit of a shine. Quandongs, wattles, valley. There's a big quandong tree there. Bit of tall timber ahead. We've arrived at Yanni Rock. We're going to take a walk up top and have a look around. Then we're going to look around for Yanni Well or soak. Well, we're up top of Yanni Rock. It's around about 450 metres above sea level. You got a spectacular view. You see for miles up here. Another big rock over yonder. Must be a flight path here. There's a jet flying over. That's north. East. South. Back to the west. We're wandering down the rock looking for Hunt's Well. It's amazing how there's vegetation X out in existence up here on the rock. These wattles and she oaks are enjoying the moisture that comes down off the rock. There's a bogon moth cocoon. It's probably about 4 or 5 inches long. Nice tall quandong tree growing there with a nest in it. A vacant nest at the moment. Found Hunt's Well, right on the edge of the rock, amongst all these bushes. I believe Hunt sunk this well, him and his party, back in the mid-1800s. And I'm sure the hordes of prospectors heading out to the gold rush towns would have enjoyed a sip of water out of this well. It's all filled up now, silt washed down this creek. Needs a good clean out. These ferns always grow around rocks. Little quandong trees. I'll come up onto this rock. We saw some water seeping down here. We found, must have been an emmer hole here at one stage, all filled up with silt. Animals have been digging around here, found some water. It's nice clear water too. See the bottom in there. Nice bit of grass for the wildlife. We've got some orchids growing here too. Like a little oasis here, another bunch of them there. And we've got some holes in the side of the rock here with lost clean water in. And there's some ferns growing in there. Like a bit of an auditorium here. This is what happens when you come down and the track's wet. Holland track's shocking now. Some places it's 200 metres, 250 metres wide and full of holes 6 foot deep. Well, we're at Woolgangie. We're going to head down west along the pipeline, the golden pipeline, which runs from Mundaring to Kalgoorlie. A lot of traffic on this Great Eastern Highway today. Stopped at the old town site of Woolgangie. A lot of shining glass out there, so we're going to have a wander around, see what there is to be found around here. Nice piece of lead. You always find lead around the place. Wow, that's a big hunk. Another little bit here. The internals of a clock. And there's some more over here. Spread them around. Like a chisel. Looks like an insulator. Was an insulator. Got a hinge on it, whatever it was, top off something. What do you reckon that was? A nib off a fountain pen? Yeah, look at that. Amazing. People used to write letters way back then. Plenty of these laying around all over the place. What do you suppose that is? Have a guess. I reckon it's a bottle stopper. It's not though. Wow, it's the top of a pot or something. There you go. A file, part of a file. Maybe this one's a bottle stopper. Yep, there it is. Nothing written on it. Off a suspender, I'd say. Little medicine bottle. Oh, there's something written on it. Electo, whatever that is. Huh. Broken bead, what a shame. I like Klepton beads. Make a nice necklace out of all different sorts. Another interesting piece of steel. A clear bottle stopper. Can't quite make that out. We'll find out, eh? We'll endeavour to find out. Still can't read that. Hang on a minute. Give me a bottle. Nope, still can't read it. Hope you can. I think it says Nile quality. Probably a cough medicine or something. A little bit written over here too. Another stopper. Only around here we go. And the whole bead. Beauty. Might be chipped. Still looks alright. Bit of broken glass hiding under there. It's everywhere else too. Probably would have been a nice bit of jewellery once upon a time. Not much left of it now though. There's the sun. Would have had something in there. Diamonds or rubies or emeralds. Or zircons. Yet another bead. Might find the whole necklace soon. Well, it's a bit dodgy, that one. Only half of one there. Might leave that here. No, bugger it. Looks like another bead of the same family. Yeah, look at that. And a little toadstool. So that's the lid off a hurricane lamp. Interesting piece of wire. Looks like I can still find whole bottles out here. Not much written on that one. Except, yeah, there are some numbers, but they're hard to see. Here's a smash one. A screw top lid. Part of a sticker lid. Pretty heavy. Bit of hanky panky going on the pond bottle. That was an interesting beetle bug. Can opener. Still at Woolgangie, there's lots of stuff all over the joint. I just stumbled upon this cufflink by the look of things. I think pretty sure it's a cufflink. Actually, we'll zoom in if we can without it. There you go. Pretty ornate, isn't it? In the sun. Still connected together. Wow. Huh. Unbelievable. There you go. Dave's been busy too. The internals of a pocket watch. Flip her over, Dave. Beauty gadlock. Dave's found a python here that's just had a feed. He's head over yonder. There's one there. It's a bit hard to see. But gee, I know he's eating something pretty big. Must be... How wide do you reckon he is, Dave? 4 inches. 4 inches wide. And he's probably a couple of metres long. Wow, what a beauty. Magic. There's his head. He's coiling up. He's a bit worried about me up here. I might just get it zoomed out. What a beauty. That's what's inside the hole. Oh yeah, he's quite a big fella. Yeah, I reckon he must have eaten the whole rabbit. A 52mm mill ball. They rattle around inside mills, crushing up the ore. A couple of Clydesdale shoes. Geez, they're enormous. This one over here is a bit bigger still. Geez, they're big horses. Beautiful horses too. There's a button hiding down there. That's an unusual dog spike. Somebody's going to a lot of trouble to flatten that out, drill a hole in it and put a thread inside the hole. Hey. What do you reckon this is? The top of a pot? Or a glass bowl? Or do you reckon it's the mother of all beads? I think it's the mother of all beads. It's got a hole through the centre. Unbelievable. Put it down there and get a close up, eh? Look at that. You can even see the hole down the middle.
That's the door handle.
Door handle. An old car. Travel back west along the Golden Pipeline. Dave's found a stash of olive oil bottles. All slightly different. After Dave wet it, we found that the label says Yalumba Fine Old Port. Like ribbons floating in the breeze, bark on these trees. Suspender clip. There's a button. Dave's just found himself a coin. We'll have a look at the flip side, eh? There's the other side. We're just trying to work out what year it is. Fairly well worn. Turns out that coin's an 1878 coin. No wonder it's well worn. I'd love to know what that says. What the bottle was. Something for the skin and hair anyway. A couple of smaller beer bottles. I presume they're beer bottles. Mission. Now that would have been interesting. One of those. Ah, a pair of feet. Found an unbroken bottle. No idea of its nationality. There's one over here too. What's this one? Nothing written on that either, but the top's broken. What a shame. Dave's had another good find. 1921 threepence. There you go, George the Fourth, is it? Or George the Fifth? Must be. Just noticed a couple of heads of bottles sticking out of the ground. We'll see if they're whole or just in next to the bottles, eh? See if they're whole, they're a long way down. Oh, fancy that. Nothing written on it. Try this one, eh? It's amazing how much soil washes in over the top of these. There we go. I don't know what that is either. It's all broken anyway. Set up camp just to the west of Woolgangie, just off the Great Eastern Highway. Managed to find a place where there's broken glass and all sorts of gear hanging around. Found looks like a root pill bottle. Turn him around, eh? Yeah, red pills. They lost all their buttons. These old spirit tins, even had a pouring lip on them. Oops. Oh, that's not much chop anymore. It's a billy lid. I'll take it this was the old toilet. Looks like a bottle of ink. Got a hole in the top so it's all dried out. Interesting.